Good morning. Postless Simplicity, the Vandy Vape's Pulse 24 is here today. This is Juicy Jones. This is VapeAM. Grab a cup of coffee because we're going to open it, check it out, and do the whole 9 yards. It's VapeAM, and we're going to open the Pulse 24 BF RDA from Vandy Vape today. Yeah! Good morning, everybody. This is Juicy Jones HQ, and I am Eli Juicy Jones. It's Orbital Vaping Headquarters. I hope that you all have a delicious cup of coffee or tea and a vape. As you can see, I'm vaping on my cool new white, it's my Jabo Wismec 21700 RX2. Can you see it there? RX2 21700. Can you see the theme this year is going to be white and purple? I've also got my X3 from iJoy that got here with the OLED screen and tank and the worst door in the world. I'm going to do a video about this. Good morning to y'all who tuned in. David, Daniel, Jeremy, Stephen, Michaela, everybody. I love all y'all. Y'all are great. I hope you're having a great morning. We're going to open up the Pulse 24 this morning. I've been looking forward to the Pulse 24 for a long time. I've just been, procrastinating? I don't know what the deal is. Ever since the first time I saw it, I wanted one of these things. It just ticks every box for me. It's got a postless deck and basic airflow. Get the focus up here where you can read it. And an 810 top. It looks super great. It's bottom fed as well. Let's open this thing up. Let's get a few of these things. We're going to put an Alienated Coils build in here. Love this thing, by the way. It has the same door that the RX2 had, which was terrible. If you guys recall, the RX2, which is in the other room, every time I push it, it just opens up. So don't drop these. It's great if you don't drop it. And of course, the amazing Aspire SkyStar 21700. Hey, look, my drip tip leaked onto my finger. Out of the top of my drip tip and my Revo. The Revo, when you turn it up to 100 watts and vape it all the time, does get a little bit wet. We were just talking about that in Discord. Join us on Discord. There's a link in the description. If there isn't, you can find one at juicyjoneshq.com. Just scroll down. There's a link that says on Discord. And we're there all the time. I want to thank all of you guys for joining us here. We're here every single week, Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. And we do unboxings, openings, builds, wicking tutorials, DIY, e-liquid, everything. Because we're here to make a community. We're here to get old and learn how vapes work. Let's open up the Pulse 24. Another Tony B project in the house. Looking good. Scratch and sniff, UPC. A unique leak-resistant tubular side direct airflow. So they're really just talking about what happens inside the cap here, which you'll see. They have URLs and everything. The location for their physical peoples. You to actually get to them. Hey, Owen. Hey, Joshua Weist. Hey, David Rosario. David Dixon says, late to the Pulse party. Yep, absolutely late. I wanted this last fall when everyone got them, but I didn't do it. So I bought gold for fun. Get on it. Remember that if yours come wet, immediately return them. Mine are wet because I put them in the ultrasonic. Make no mistake, the ultrasonic has touched this. Get the focus up here a little bit more. I want to get it where you guys can see. Oh, yeah. I bought gold. I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. It has an 810 drip tip with an O-ring on the inside, so it'll fit friction, fit ones, and O-ring ones. Some O-ring ones. You know, you guys know how it is. Not all of them will fit. It came with a groovy little piece of plastic on the outside here that protected this. It was kind of fun. I pulled that off before I cleaned it. Tony B Project, Pulse 24. Vandy Vape 1707280555647. There's one of billions. Let's set that aside for 1 second. We get an extra drip tip. And there's a little kit of goodies. Inside here we find a manual, which has a very thick appearance, but it really is only a few English pages. And it only tells us build, It says build and then turn the airflow cap and then restart in French. But takeaway here is that they give you O-rings, extra squonk drip tip, which it already comes with what appears to be a squonk drip tip in there. So an extra drip tip, extra grubs, a big flathead screw, which I'm not sure what that's for, but that's fun. On the top, we're going to open it up. Let's see. Put this aside. Let's set it back aside. Now, we'll pop this thing onto our 1.2 pounds of steel and take a look at this. So this is a pretty simple top cap design. It's only got a single O-ring, but it's a big fat soft one, so I'm going to give them some credit here. It could be, I'm sure it's fine. But they have a little bit of a cool design on the inside. What they have is the O-rings actually go through a piece of metal that forces the air down a little bit. So that's going to reduce, it's going to be just fine air. The air is going to work just as it normally would, but that's going to reduce a lot of the any kind of leaking that's going to come from condensation on the inside of the tank, which is great because it's face down. And it's going to get the air a little closer to your coils, which are right here. The deck is so great. I love the deck on this thing. Been looking at it for a long time. I'm not sure which Allen key we're going to use, but we're going to grab all of them. Those are Phillips. Fine. All I got to do is grab a Phillips. Yeah, so good. Yay, good deck. Now we're going to pick up some coils from Alienated Coils here, which are super great. I've got a bunch, and I'll probably use Kanthal this time. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'll have stainless steel ones over there. We're going to open up the grab bag and see. There's a link to the description to Alienated Coils on Instagram if you guys don't follow him. I want to thank him, to Stan Lancaster. He's in the audience too. Say hi. There we go. Let's open that up and then take an Allen key to the bottom and see about taking this. I'm going to use the bigger one. Uses my, or is it the large? Will it be the large? Just put my finger on the deck. I love postless decks because they're so simple. That is indeed a squonk pin, very narrow one. And it comes with a spare. Actually, aren't you guys curious? Let's open this up and look at the spare and see if there's any difference in them. Maybe you guys in the audience can tell me. Freddie says the standard 510 has a thread on the inside bottom, so you can adjust the 510 for hybrid or whatever. Good. That is the other 510, and that is a not squonk 5. Oh no, that's not the 510. Yeah, it is. It's just not for squonking. Okay, great. I don't need to use the not squonking one because I don't think it's actually going to leak very much, to be honest. If it does, I shall keep a close look at it. Good. Pretty fit. It's good. It's good and I like it. Okay, so we've loosened those up. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Owen says he'll be surprised if I don't love this. Yeah, I certainly, there's every reason to think that I'll absolutely love this. Even from a quick look on the deck, I thought, absolutely. All right. Let's go triple 26 nichrome 80. Those look good. A little bit big in this case. I think I opened up the large one. No, that's what I want right there. 3 millimeter inside diameter. It's got triple nichrome stainless steel in the core. That's funny. We've talked about this in Discord quite a bit, how this finally arrived. I'm such a huge fan of postless decks. Oops. Maybe I will put the larger ones in. Doop, doop, doo, doo. Take a look. This is triple 26 on the inside and 36 outside. These are both nichrome 80. Yep. Those fit nicely. Dexterity problems is probably fit those down inside there. That's another thing that I absolutely love about postless atomizers is what is there to do for setting them. All right. Taking a look at the post lengths here. The air is right next to them. If you can see down inside there, the air is right next to the coil. So that's just about where I want it. Yep, love this deck. Don't think I would do anything differently. I can't go too much further apart than where I am now, because obviously the coils have to not touch the airflow. And but I'm quite satisfied with how that is at this moment. So let's at least give them a tighten. That one moved, so good to get these a little bit tighter. And I'll jiggle them around. God, postless decks are so easy, y'all. For those of you who haven't joined the postless revolution, we've been doing this for a long time. I still miss my Conqueror Mini, to be honest. I don't know why they canceled that. I have yet to see a good replacement. Yeah, these are great. Killer. Put this on the tall iJoy X3. The iJoy X3 has one of the worst doors ever, y'all. It is so bad. This door is so bad. I cannot recommend the door. Thing works great though. It's tallish. Wow, look at that. Okay. We have 0.08 on our reading. Gonna go down to about 50 watts. Actually, more like 40. Give it some pulses. Just giving it a few pulses. Just some gentle ones, because we're just gonna comb it just a little bit. Not doing too much. These low builds can eat your batteries when you're building them sometimes, just because low builds generally eat batteries. I can see that this one on this side is firing sooner than the one over. Oh, look, see, in the battery and the door opened. You see the problem? This one has 4 little latches and they never latch. Oh my God. I'm putting this aside. There, I wanted you guys to see that. How embarrassing is that? Oh, iJoy, you did it again. You did it again, iJoy. And these guys make one that when this door gets hit a few times, it will just never close again. Hey, Tommy. How are ya? Hey, William Lingle. All right, so we're going to go back to pulsing this thing at just about 50 watts. 45 actually. I can smell ozone. I can smell ozone. They're starting to go slowly but surely. In the audience there just a second ago, Owen recommended spacing them out too. That's always good. I don't know if he meant this way or this way, but I'm going to recommend that you guys space coils out this way. Don't know if you guys know it, but there's no reason you don't have to pinch coils all tight all the time. Not necessary. See, look, these are just setting themselves. We're at 50 watts. Look at those. They're burning evenly. One thing I love about Dan's coils is that there's a little bit of liquid in there, as you can see. One thing I love about Dan's coils is that they basically set themselves. He's great. These things work great. We're going to vape these, obviously, way higher than this. They're 0.12 right now. It's near their final reading after they've been fired. So it'll be about 100 watts. 80 to 120 watts is where I typically vape this stuff. Okay, looking fantastic. Looking great. Super great. I'm going to give this just a second to cool down. Put on Juicy Wicks. Hey, there's Luke. Hey, Luke, Postless Vapes UK. Love that guy. How's your family, buddy? How are you? These are 3mm coils on the inside. So, or are they 3.5? 3mm. So, I'm going to grab an amount of Texas Tough Juicy Wicks, Quick Wicks, my favorite. And we're going to put it through there. That is too much. Yes, that's work. Unscrewing a little bit here. Hey, Jamie. Thanks for the compliment, Jamie. So the Pulse 24 has been on my list for so long. I cannot honestly tell you why I don't own this. It's because I don't have an automatic source for these things. People don't. There's no one that just sends me everything. And I just had other financial priorities. I had other stuff to do, like getting the Revo. Hey, this is so cool. One of the things I love about postless decks is that they just do away with the pretense of needing a big well and all that crap. You just don't need it. You don't need a lot of height or distance or anything like that. Just gonna turn that. First, let's get our Quick Wicks back in the bag. Otherwise, this tends to get messy. Then we'll throw away this little extra one. Put Dan's coils back in here. Go to Alienated Coils now, y'all. Try them out. They're good. I love them. Good. And Dan points out that because the wire is springy, they always open up a little bit. Resistance is good. Always true. Always true. Okay, so this is way too much cotton, obviously. So we're going to pull through here, start tucking and rolling. Barely need any, really. A little bit of a fringe curl there. Look, we're in. In like Flynn. Looks beautiful. And now I've got the camera. The camera. And take a quick photo. You guys know how it is. What is my battery dead or something? Yeah, true story. I put another one in real quick. Yeah, I've got to get a quick photograph just for Instagram and stuff because it's beautiful. The Pulse 24 is killer. I can't wait to put the lid on there. Get it worked out. There we go. Battery in. The shot looks nice. Yep, it does. One from this side. Gotta be a little further back. Nice. Okay, those are in the can. Well, let's drip on this. And what I'm going to drip on here is what? I'm going to drip some New York cheesecake from International Delights. Delicious. Hi, Dave Harms. Hey, Joshua. Steven, your Discord won't open this morning. I don't know. There aren't any problems with Discord, so your app might be screwing up. That definitely happens. Okay. I love postless RDAs. Now, I'm not squonking, but obviously you could be here. I want to get these wet because it's the first time, but I don't want to overdo it. But how many times have you guys said that and then overdone it in the first try? Every time? Me too. Yeah, see, you can see there's... There we go. We're just pulsing a little just to evaporate some off the top. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's get the lid on. The lid comes with what looks like an Ultim drip tip. Who knows if it's actually true? We're going to, I don't know, go all the way open. Why not? These are Nichrome 80, so we're not going to go temperature control or anything. We got about 100 watts. Thing looks good. Looks great. Oh, looks good. Let's look at the actual overall look. How much do you guys love that? I'm absolutely, totally sold. Looks amazing. Gold and white. Oh, yeah. Looking amazing. Just screwed it in a little more. Pulse 24. Lots of fingerprints. Lots and lots of fingerprints. Needs more watts and less air. More watts, less air, baby. Oh, there we are. Oh, this is killer. Watch this, even better. It has something just like, you see those notches? Those notches are just like on the OBS Cheetah. Boom, always on the correct place. So close the ear a little bit. Love it. This thing's the best. Yeah, you guys were right. Brady says the pulse is better than the drop. Absolutely, by about 1,000. I mean, I've had this thing a few minutes and I like it better than the drop by a lot. The drop is so overrated, y'all. Do not get a drop. Get a pulse. And if you want to get a drop, get another pulse. Look how easy that was to build. This instantly became my new favorite RDA. It's kind of messy there, but that's because of me not knowing how to put the top on. See, look, it's already vaping up, looking good, drying out. You guys know I love positive click. Feel it? There it is, right there. I love positive click. I'm going one hole. One hole. Hey, where's my logo? Logo. Yeah, it's good. The flavor is good. The New York cheesecake was not an exciting flavor to pick. It's a good flavor. It tastes good. It tastes really good. It's time to drip. There we go, right down the center, baby. Easy enough. This thing is the end-all be-all of RDAs, isn't it? I mean, that's 100 watts and it's too much air for me to even inhale. Let's put it on the triple. I'll shut the door on this thing to show you guys how horrible it is. Look at it. 2 clips here and 2 clips here. And the clips are on the door and they have to go underneath these. So you have to press in 4 physically difficult places and then hope it clicks. So I think we got it, but did one of them not clip? I don't know. You never know. That's the problem with. Another thing I love about clicky thing on the RDA, keeping it there, is that it makes it easy to pop on and off. Here's one thing that they did wrong. They need to put a second O. Oh, they have 2 O-rings here. Oh, pretty good. I think maybe that click needs to be a little bit taller, but otherwise, I like it. So there's the air all the way open. Here's this thing on 44 here. Let's just keep going up. I'm going to put it on about 180. And then we'll start with that, see what happens. It's going fine. Need to drip. Oh, look, our coils are turned. And that is from me manhandling the lid earlier. So you don't want your coils to touch, remember. At 180 watts, remember, you have to keep this thing fully saturated. One cannot play around, my friends. Coils look good. Here we go. Now we're at 180, 190. There we go. Hey, Tommy Vapers is asking, he has Alienated Coils on Instagram. There's a link in the description down there. So that's at 190, still plenty of air. It's a little spitty. I'm going to put a taller drip tip on it. And then we'll keep on cranking it up. There's 190. Up to 230. Too much air for me. Not quite. Excuse me. It's not quite like Revo air. Oh yeah, it is pretty much. It's pretty high air. So that's pretty humongous. For those of you who like big air. Way too much for me. I'm going back down to 1 hole. And we were at a friendly 100 watts-ish. I like the fact there's a notch on this thing so I can keep my airflow and take it on and off. This thing is tall enough to get a grip on the separate airflow. What do we have this on? That's 165. I'm going back down to 110. See what happens. Good. Could use a little more air there. These coils are great. Flavor's great. Love the pulse. Love it. It's going to take definitely something wrong with this thing for me to stop loving it, because I instantly love it. I put 2 big wraps on there. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are 2 6-wrap. Nichrome 80, triple 28 on the inside, 36 on the outside, 3 millimeter inside diameter. I put a taller drip tip on there. There they are inside there. Coils, airflow. Love it. Love it. Love it. Look how cloudy my room is. It's crazy. This Wismac maxes out, it says, at 230. 230. And I have 2700s in here now, not 21700s. This thing is pretty good. Here are 2700 batteries. or here's 2700 batteries in here. And here are, oh, there's a 21700 battery, and there is another 21700 battery. One of those is charged, and one of them probably isn't. And 21's been in there just fine. I really like how this thing takes 21s and 20s, and there's an adapter for 18650s. So that's killer. I can take literally any battery with me in this thing, and it works. And as long as I don't drop it, the door will be okay. It's got the same backdrop, or the same bad door. Owen's asking if I tried the dual half holes in this thing yet. No, not yet. Here, I've got dual. Let me close it. Turn down the wattage a little bit. We're at 110, so I'm gonna go down to about 80. Yeah, 76. Yeah, good. Try what Owen's suggesting. Very good. Yeah, very good. I like the restricted air. This thing has good restricted air. Owen knows very well that I like it lower too, but half a hole, it's good. Hey, Mark Jones. Yeah, this is a good one, y'all. So, you know, no shame on me for waiting to pick it up. Everyone does that sometimes. But I tell y'all, I'm going to go back up to about 100 watts. Like 110. I want to be at about 100. Whatever. Whatever. Love it. Let me just drip again here. See, it's working extremely well. There's a vote in the audience for 6-wrap builds in the right here in the drop. 6-wrap builds work super great, apparently. Let's make sure our coils look good in there. Yep, they're not banging against each other or anything. It's a little bit easy to put the top on and cram the coils up against each other using the airflow, but you get used to that. I'm sure I'll real quickly stop doing that. I'm going to arrange the logo so the pulse is down here by the fire button. Wow, Orbital Vaping Headquarters is vaped out. Brady says that he's vaping his Revo on his second day on this Wismec 2700, the same cells as 100 watts for the win. Yeah, it works great. I had to change the batteries a couple times a day on this guy, but this thing works great. The Revo's super great. Here's the new Captain's tank, the new Captain's 2, I guess they call it. The Captain X3 tank, and this thing is great, actually. It's a huge improvement on the old one, but I still like the Revo better. Okay. Brady's talking about the RX2 2700, and this is the 21700. They just made another one that uses all 3 batteries. So if you're going to buy a new one, get the 21700, this one. The pulse is here. Looks like we got some liquid on the outside. For me vaping it like crazy. What do you guys think about the gold? This comes in gold, rainbow, stainless steel, and black. I know a couple of you guys have the black, the murdered out. Stainless steel looks good. I wish they had white. I like it. I'm a fan. Smooth airflow. Dropped. Let's look at the inside after we vaped it here. Yeah, interestingly, okay, so the top of the air cap is only that small chamber up inside there. So as you guys can see, the actual vaping chamber is only inside in here, and it's smooth on top and flush with the drip tip. That is great. It's such a small chamber that this, being a full-size RDA, it raises the deck up and makes that. This is a good RDA. This is basically what I would design if it were me, honestly. If you guys asked me what I would do, this is it. Exactly. Mike Bergenek is asking if this is different than the one that came on the BF kit, but no, this is the BF RDA itself. This is also the BF kit. Just in the very beginning, we went through the kit that came with it, and I showed a couple of times the actual kit that came with it. And there is a squonk pin right there, and as well as extra grubs. And these grubs are Oh, look. You can change the grubs out. Be Allen grubs instead of Phillips. That's good. Next time I'll do that. Because as you guys know, I prefer Allen. But Phillips works. Flathead work. Even if you ask anyone. I know Jeremy Fuchs out there is a big fan of the Flathead RDA. Cruise. So yeah, this has both kits, buddy. Looks like Brady loves the gold. I love the gold too. All right, well, this has been the Pulse 24 RDA. I hope you guys have a great day. There's links to this thing in the description down there. Join us on Discord. There should be a link to Discord at Juicy Jones HQ. Just scroll down there and click on Join Us on Discord. I love all you guys. Let's all have a great day out there. I'm going to vape on this Pulse 24 probably forever, and I may even buy another one. I love this thing already. And if anything's wrong with it, I'll let you know in a future episode. You guys are the greatest. Vape out with me, and let's chat a few minutes here in the live chat. Delicious. I want another one. I want another one. Thank you so much.